Hey, Aries, intuitive soul coach here with your June 2024 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Aries, welcome. Now you do have here forgiveness and learning showing up. Some of you may also be entering a new chapter of your life when it comes to love, and this could be quite exciting for you. Now, if you're single, I do see new love available here, and if you have gone through a situation where there was some major soul lessons, you are and have learned them and you're ready to move on. Now look at this. Your starting card is the Fool. So this is a brand new journey. And when the Fool card shows up, this is about the soul's self. The Fool is the spiritual self prior to incarnating into this realm. So a lot of you are manifesting a new spiritual union, a new dynamic. If you're currently in a union with someone and it's been very challenging, very difficult, this could be a union your soul meant to learn on a deeper level. There may have been karmic situations that were occurring here. You do have the Magician. It's crossing your path. I'm also feeling that for some of you, you may have been in a union with maybe a manipulator or someone who had fooled you and you said, I'm ready to move on. Yeah, look at that. You have the Devil showing up in the recent past. So some of you are definitely, whoa, look at that. Justice coming in, the Devil, the Magician, the Fool. These are all major arcanas. This is a big month for you in matters of love. Someone is taking a leap of faith here and saying, enough is enough. Someone is opening their eyes to the truth here. Someone may have gone through a divorce in the past and another major arcana showing up. Chariot, Aries, I can't tell you the last time this has happened. 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Your first 5 are all major arcanas. What's coming in the near future, please? For Aries, 4 of Swords. Putting something to rest. Yes, you're putting something to rest here because there's new love, there's true love. You want to be able to express yourself and receive that divine expression of love in return. It wouldn't surprise me to see the Strength showing up in your reading at some point as well. There, as we say strength, look at what shows up here. This is in your energy. Okay, this is the clarifying how you feel. And the Strength card is about compassion. It is about kindness and forgiveness. Despite the challenges, despite seeing someone's flaws and what they've done to you, you're choosing to be the better person, the more spiritual person, and evolve. And there is some challenges that you have gone through, Aries, that have tested your strength like no other. Wow, that's powerful showing up here. All right, how would you like these, Spirit? So we do have, okay, that's outcome. All right, beautiful. So let's begin here. Now, right away, you have express your love. Go ahead and make the move. Go ahead and open your heart to a higher level of love, whether this is self-love, whether it's forgiveness and you're taking a leap of faith and you're opening your heart up after loss. For some of you, this is about speaking up what's on your mind and sharing your thoughts and concerns without fear of, judgment, being strong, being, compassionate and kind to yourself, because this is what you need to do for you. Okay, so you are expressing yourself, and I feel with compassion, this is actually going to allow you to move forward here, Aries, in a big way. It's going to allow you to forgive and learn, or perhaps someone else to forgive and learn and move on, whether that's with each other or not. But you also have an Ace showing up here. So there is a brand new beginning. So even if there is someone of the past, it's almost as if the energy has been cleared. The karma has been cleared. There's been lessons between the both of you. And it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. And that's exactly what I see here. because that strength energy is strong within you. Some of you may even have some strong Leo placements. I mean, we have everything out here on the board. We have Libra, we have Capricorn, we have Aquarius, we have Cancer, we have Virgo. So a lot on the board here, a lot happening. But I do feel that strong energy of Leo pushing through and saying, you know, as Glennon Doyle says, we can do hard things. And so you are forgiving, you're learning. I'm getting the words here, grace, grace and compassion as well. So it's almost as if you are giving someone grace, or you feel, I'm getting like, have mercy on me, or something of that nature. Someone may have really put you through the ringer with the Magician. And even though you may want nothing to do with that energy, it's like you're able to see it from a higher perspective and understand the role that someone played in your life. Now, if this isn't a romantic situation, this could be a family member. This could be someone that had some sort of connection to the heart chakra here as well. Excuse me. Now we do have new love coming in. If they haven't already, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Beautiful, because we see the Fool here. So this is about taking a leap of faith. This is about you expressing your love and exploring the feelings, exploring the energy between you and another. And this could be a romance of a lifetime. Now, bottom of the deck, we have playfulness. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So this can be the beginning stages of a relationship. For some of you, this is, excuse me, that feeling that you get of excitement and communication, messages coming through, having fun with each other, getting to know each other a little bit more. And I am getting, though, for some of you who have been tricked or fooled by someone in the past, you see the red flags and someone may want a reconciliation, but you're saying, no, I am completely ready for a new beginning. I know my worth. And also, I mean, for some of you, you may have given this person an opportunity to have a heart-to-heart conversation with them. Okay, and if you're in a union, if there's marriage between the two of you, there could have been possibly an opportunity for you and your partner to forgive and learn, to grow through some challenges that may have been external. Someone may have gone through some addictions, maybe even codependency here with the devil. This can be, again, manipulation. When we get the devil with the Magician, that's not a really cool combo. And I feel like there was a major, major soul lesson there. All right, diving in, there's the Fool saying, I'm ready to take this leap of faith. This is a fresh start. I'm going to embrace the unknown and take a risk, take a chance here. But like I said, this is the true inner self, the soul's self. It is getting ready to enter a new, a new frequency, a new shift. This is us, our souls, before we jump into this physical earthly plane. And so you are seeing things from, a different frequency than maybe you have in the past, because you've done the forgiveness, you've done the learning piece of it. There is a sense of freedom that I feel here. And a lot of you could be going through, like I said, a divorce, or there was a deep legal issue, an act of unfairness. I'm getting the words here, coercion. Okay, so I don't know what was done here, but someone may have done you wrong, done you dirty. And I feel like it may have taken you a long time to either heal, to evolve, or to become a better version of yourself because of this. Now, when the Magician shows up crossing the path, this is misuse of power. It's the man behind the curtain. So I do feel like there was someone who used their power to manipulate, to control, to coerce, or again, push some sort of outcome. They tried to use their tactics, maybe their good looks, perhaps their money, maybe their charm, maybe their sweet talk and, vices, whatever it is. You may have fell for it. Okay. You may have fell for it in the past, Aries, or this could have been characteristics of oneself, or perhaps you kept trying to manifest a new beginning, but it was with the same exact energy where this devil existed. And so you're going to get the same exact results, right? And that's what is crossing your path this month. Is Spirit is saying there's a brand new leap of faith required, and it does require you to jump timelines in a way, jump out of that old paradigm in order to create something new. And I feel like the lesson has been learned. Yeah, lesson has been learned. What's below you here is the Justice. Libran scales here. There was some sort of imbalance, karma, a legal situation, some mistruth, or something wasn't fair. It was very imbalanced in the deep foundation. And even though you may not have been able to see the outcome, right? Or you didn't expect the outcome to come the way it did. You know, Justice, she sees everything. You see that she has a blindfold on, but she has one eye peeking out. This is the law of karma. What goes around comes around. And sometimes people don't realize, they think that they can do something and get away with it. This Magician here in reverse, right? Feels like I have the tools. I'm above the law. I'm above this situation. I have it under control. I don't like to throw this word around, but I am getting a tad bit of narcissism, or this person thinks that they could be better than the rest here. Or this person thinks that no matter what they do, maybe they could win you back. Or if this isn't love, it could be a family member who thinks that, you know, they have everything under control, or they can manipulate someone or something to go in their favor. And I just feel like this month, the energy here is coming back into balance because of this new shift taking place. This is big. You guys, I haven't seen a reading with this many powerful major arcanas in a long time. I'm almost surprised to not see the Wheel of Fortune. That may actually come up in your July reading, because I see the wheel spinning. I see it clear as day where there is something quite significant. And I'm seeing the hand of God coming in here, helping you shift through this energy. Some of you have really been praying. Some of you have been wanting to move in a new direction. And I see it coming in with a Chariot. Could even be, July, Cancer season would be the end of June and into July here. All right. So we have the Devil showing up in the recent past. Now, of course, the devil can be anything that tempts us. Now, a lot of people get a little nervous when they see the devil, but after all, we are having a human experience. So the devil is attached to us all, right? It's unavoidable. It is something we are here to learn. This can be, you know, you see that the devil is holding an ice cream cone. The devil is holding some money, and he's trying to coerce or manipulate these children. Say, hey, little kids, right? In a weird, creepy way there. Eat the ice cream. Here's some money. Just come with me. Do what I want. And there's free will. That's why the strength comes in here as well. Free will, but it's also about taming that beast. Do I want to eat this ice cream? Maybe it's poisoned. Or do I want to eat this ice cream every single day over and over because it's really, really, really good, although I know it's not good for me? So there is something here in moderation. There could be someone may have been chasing money, chasing something that may not have been healthy. Okay, I keep getting, say that again, that don't impress me much. This is a song. It came up in a reading before. It's Shania Twain, That Don't Impress Me Much, right? Someone may have the looks, they may have the car, they may have the money, but it's almost as if you are saying that don't impress me much. Female or male, it does not matter. And I feel like someone may have tried to impress you at one point, but it's almost as if you can give those things to yourself. You're not interested in all of the 3D games or the foolish games that someone has played. You want a spiritual connection. You want to grow and evolve. And I'm not saying that those things are bad, right? We can love money. We can love those earthly things. But when we start to use those earthly things to manipulate people into not having, not having that free will to be able to choose for themselves, that's when it can become toxic. And something may have started to take over here. And I feel like you disengaged from this energy. That's why you have the Fool, the higher self, coming in saying, okay, we stayed a little bit too long in here. We were manipulated. We were tricked into, attaching ourselves to this. And I feel like you're moving on. Now, what's coming above you here is the Chariot. There's going to be a choice to make, but you're moving in a new direction. You see here that you have two paths. It says this way or that way. And neither path is, bad per se. Whatever path you choose is going to be for your highest good. But typically when the Chariot shows up in the upright, this is moving forward. It is drive, ambition, travel. It is about you moving forward in a successful new manner. And I feel because you have the Fool card and because I see what's happening over here, you actually have two aces. I just noticed that now. There is a lot of fresh seeds that have been planted. There's a lot that's happening here, even behind the scenes. Like I said, the hands of God coming in, universe, guides, whatever you call your higher power. I feel like there's a turn of events that's allowing you to put something to rest. You have the Four of Swords. Something was challenging you. Something was difficult. Some of you may have been burnt out. Some of you were dealing with someone who drained your energy, and maybe you didn't even know it because you may have been trying to help them. This could have been a family member. This could have been someone that you've been dealing with their antics for quite some time that you just started to get used to it. I feel like some of you could have been dealing with, maybe a Debbie Downer, or you mistaken someone's confidence, healthy ego for, or someone's narcissism you thought may have been just a healthy ego, okay? Or you didn't see someone's true colors. But the Four of Swords here says that you are getting to a place of mental stability. Okay. This is rest and retreat. This is healing. It's self-love. It's rejuvenation. It's taking a break. Okay. Taking a break from whatever this temptation was, stepping back a little bit because you're ready to move forward in a new love, a new direction, because someone was obsessing. Yes. There could have been obsession here. You know what I feel for some of you? There may have been someone of the past who is trying to manifest you back into their lives, and you may or may not have known it, okay? But you kept dreaming about this person or thinking about them, or it was difficult to cut the cord or detach, or you would dream about them, or you'd run into them out in the, out and about, or this person kept sending you messages. Yeah, I am getting something with messages here as well, or communication, or the way that someone communicated with you was very abrupt or very difficult. And you may have also ignored the signs, right? Or you were overthinking something. All of that is coming into balance, right? Mental stability here is a big factor. And something I've been saying a lot in last week's reading as well, specifically for the air signs, but I'm seeing it kind of filtrating out into the collective, into all signs, is the power of your thoughts, right? And this isn't anything new, but one of the biggest phrases that Spirit's been bringing in more often than not. So perhaps on a global level or a collective level, we need to remember this. And it is about us controlling, our own thoughts, our own, the power of the mind, or our thoughts control us, right? So we can control our thoughts. It takes dedication. It's like a muscle that we must train every single day. We choose to, embrace the higher vibrations. We choose to reject limiting beliefs or patterns or break out of them. It's not easy, right? It's not for the faint of heart here with the strength, but I feel like you can make that choice over and over again to, to balance the mind. And that's what I see showing up here for you. Now, with the strength coming in here, strong Leo energy, this is about staying kind and compassionate to yourself. This can be unconditional love. The strength is all about love and choosing to love, even though you have been in situations that have tested you, tested your dedication, your willpower, your reserve, okay, your will to maybe open up and allow any form of love to come back into your life. But I am getting with this strength card, this is about self-discipline of the mind and of, the patterns, past conditioning here, because we can fall to our shadows. We can sabotage success and happiness and love, right? And we can become weak as well when that devil comes in. And I feel like you are rising here above the fray. That's why you have the Fool. You're rising above. And the strength is reminding you, you have that inner strength, that soul self, reminding you that you're stronger than you think, that you can jump into this new paradigm with that Fool card. But it does require you to be vulnerable and take a leap of faith. So what's going on in the energy here is a new opportunity. Four of Cups says that you've been focusing on maybe a little bit of frustration. You've been focusing on maybe some cups that have spilt in the past. You may not have felt as inspired, or you felt a little bit depressed, self-absorbed, or the need to reach out. Yeah, the need to reach out or to have a little more fun, a little more playfulness, because you see that there is a cup. There's one cup, the Ace of Cups, being offered to him in the background by this page. There's a new opportunity here. There's that Ace of Cups or the little Page of Cups or Knight offering him, saying, hey, you got this over here. But sometimes he's so self-absorbed with these three cups. He's trying to figure out, what can I do here to refill them? But maybe sometimes it's to cut our losses. It's to have radical acceptance, or it's to remind ourselves that that's not the only option that we have. Okay, that's where we take a leap of faith and we avert our direction, our focus, our mind over here on the cup that's being offered. And I feel like that's the direction you're going, because in your hopes and fears, we see the 7 cups. We see you contemplating, right? So I do see you shifting your focus, your mental energy, and opening back up. And you may be saying, okay, what cup do I want to go for versus, reality and what can actually manifest and come to me? Because some of you may be under some sort of false illusion with the devil, with the magician. Some of you may have a little bit of that feeling of, if I just keep pouring my energy into this cup, a genie's going to pop out, or something beautiful is going to pop out of it. And if you've been doing the same thing and the same thing and the same thing with someone else, I don't want to burst your bubble, but it's not changing. So we're wasting our time, right? So I feel like there's a new option. Spirit is saying, grab onto something that, you feel on a soul level, spiritually aligned, because deep down that something isn't good for you. That something deep down, whether this deep down devil energy is a pattern, some form of self-sabotaging behavior, whether it's a limiting belief that we tell ourselves, maybe it's a person who's trying to manipulate. It can be anything that holds us to that gaze of just looking at the 3 cups that are right in front of you, that there's no substance in them. Yes, our hearts have been broken and shattered, right? But Spirit is saying, choose wisely. Choose wisely. Take that leap of faith, because there is a new option here. So, excuse me, hopes and fears. Here's the breakthrough. Ace of Swords. There's the truth. This is you getting honest with you, Aries. Maybe someone getting honest with you, you getting honest with them. There may have been miscommunication. Someone may have had a sharp tongue and they said something that maybe they later regretted. I feel like this is an action plan, right? You want to have clear communication. You want to cut through the barriers. You want to have a new understanding and have this sense of clarity around what option to make. And right now there is a lot of that maybe indecisiveness. Sometimes this magician can be our own, mind playing tricks on us. So if there's not someone else in the mix, or even if there is, really trust your intuition, because it can be blocked by the tricks sometimes that our mind plays. And there may be someone really trying to genuinely offer you something good, but because you've gone through some situations in the past, we tend to self-sabotage, shut them down, tell ourselves we're unlovable, tell ourselves we're not worthy. But Spirit is trying to have a breakthrough with you. This is the Ace of Truth. This is about what you're really worthy of, which you are worthy of love. You're worthy of happiness. You're worthy of a relationship built on spiritual trust and love and appreciation and reciprocity. And I see here you don't want to make the wrong choice, nor do you want to live in a whimsical fantasy of illusion, right? So what's coming in your outcome is the Ace of Wands. This is about a new sense of purpose, a new sense of optimism, telling yourself, yes, I've gone through it, but I also can open my heart up, because wands are about inspiration, willpower, passion, spiritual forces playing into the mix here. And some of you could be connecting. This is a new energy. Some of you may be connecting with a fire sign. Okay, this can be Aries, Leo, Sag. You are Aries as well. This could be you opening your heart up to allowing that fire to burn within, especially if you haven't felt it for quite some time, Aries. This could be a new love connection where you're feeling it on many different levels. This is a Kundalini type of energy, right? This is a spiritual union, a new beginning where there could be a lot of maybe communication between the both of you. You could even, I'm getting being creative with this person, or this person brings out a creative side of you that may have been lying dormant. Okay, brings out a playful side of you, or Spirit is guiding you to open yourself up to more desire, more passion, more purpose. Yeah, you have purpose here. You are a divine soul, right? That's having a human experience. So don't deny yourself those experiences because you've been hurt in the past. This is beautiful. Yeah, this is Kundalini awakening for some of you. There's something deep within you, and it doesn't have to be focused on, sex. It could be for some of you, but it's that intimacy. It is pleasure and touch. And some of you may even be looking into love languages and, cuddling and having those love languages filling your cup here, right? Through different avenues than you ever thought was possible. For maybe some of you in the past, some of you, because I do see someone coming in offering you some sort of connection that you may be pulling away from at times, or you have pulled away from in the past because it may have been tied to this devil. I feel some of you could even be healing sacral chakra energies. That is located about 2 inches below your navel, and that is our reproductive. That is our sexual organs. That's also our seed of, creativity and pleasure and passion and intimacy. So there is something within you being awakened. They're also showing me that snake. Okay, I think it's called, what is it? I forget what the name of it is, but it's where the snake eats its own tail. There's a special meaning within that as well. It kind of reminds me a little bit of this Fool card. So maybe it's what goes around comes around, or again, if you know it, drop it in the comment section below. But I feel like there is a special meaning in that. I'm not getting what it is, but I'm seeing it here. Maybe someone has just seen a snake. That could be a snake. And as we look at the devil, we actually see the tail showing up on the devil. So let's get a message here from the wisdom of the oracle. What do we have for Aries? We have Breathe, card 29. 29 is your card. And the message for you, Aries, is this. All right, this is about patience, waiting, right? It's about meditation, trust, and wellness. And it says here, don't be in too much of a hurry right now. Even though we have a lot of major arcanas Major arcanas left and right. Ace of Wands is a very fast moving energy. This could be what's coming towards you. But what I'm picking up on is this is playful. This is fresh. This is new. And we don't want to miss a step. Okay. We don't want to sabotage. We want to open ourselves up. And it says here, the heart does need time to open. There's that Four of Swords. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there is no need for tension. Savor the moment and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Yeah, patience is paying off. For those of you that have been patient, I mean, this is a month where it's shifting here in a major way. Okay, I do feel that for you. It's shifting. Spirit saying go one more, because I almost feel like a little piece of June could be about the breathing, but then I feel like it speeds up. Again, I'm getting Cancer season. So Cancer season begins June 22nd. Okay, June 22nd. And then I feel like this is the energy coming in around that time. So it's almost like two separate energies here and between worlds. Yeah, I do feel like you're shifting out of the old paradigm into the new. It's card 3, which is also the Empress. This is transition. It's temporary, maybe blindness, as well as you're moving forward, because you're still in that resting period, but yet there's a lot going on. And some of you have someone else coming into the mix. You're like, wow, I wasn't expecting this, but here this person comes in. It says this is a time to explore the new energy between you and another. It's not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. Ooh, so some of you may have someone that does want to rush things. Okay, if this is new, and you may want to kind of slow down the ship a bit, or roles could be reversed. Someone may be wanting to take a big leap of faith with you, but you're, maybe you want to manifest, but you want to do it right is what I'm getting here for you. And for those of you that have been in a little bit of a back and forth with someone, I feel like healing needs to take place. You may need to step back here to gain some mental clarity about what you truly want, because I do see a new beginning coming in for either the both of you, or you may be deciding you want to move yourself elsewhere because you've learned the lessons you've needed to learn in this dynamic. All right, let's get a few messages from your crystal spirits. Now at this time, Aries, I just ask if you can, please close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in from your solar plexus chakra, the belly area. Nice big inhale. And release through the mouth with a nice deep sigh. And with your eyes still closed, tune into your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you to imagine the first crystal or gemstone that shows up in your mind's eye. Now this could be a crystal that you're familiar with, maybe even know the name of. Your gemstone could be emanating a specific frequency of unconditional love, grounding, healing, or support. Perhaps a specific color is illuminating, maybe hues of red, orange, green, blue, or clear. Maybe this crystal is a stone that you're not familiar with at all, or that you wear on a daily, or you work with during your meditation work. There is no right or wrong answer, Aries. And if you need a moment, Just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your crystals or gemstone, whether you have one or many, drop them in the comment section below the video to be entered into that free reading giveaway, where I draw one winner around the first of each month and post right back here on the channel. All right, beautiful. So you have watermelon tourmaline, beautiful. And you also have spirit quartz showing up, card 54 and 58. So we're going to look at both of those meanings today, starting with 54. Some of you could be 54 years old or 58. And the message here from Watermelon Spirit is connecting to community. Actually, let's jump ahead here. We are looking at watermelon tourmaline. This is perfection. It is basking in bliss or just being. It's natural joy and it's a peaceful heart. That's getting to that place of mental stability as well. When you look at the colors, you see the green and the pink, which is aligning with the heart chakra. And the relationship message is this: perfection lies in loving unconditionally, just as the conscious universe loves you no matter what. And that's the message that we were connecting with that strength card here as well. Whoever you love, whoever loves you, know that flaws are there to remind you that love heals. Today, your attention is drawn to the perfection of love within you, the love from the universe that flows directly into you from every direction, reminding you that you are always worthy of love. Knowing this, bask in the love all around. Then you will see your relationships more clearly and recognize that sometimes the best way to express love is through sacrifice, and sometimes it is through saying no with capital letters and a period at the end. You will soon know what you are meant to do and what you need to consider, but first you must stop and feel the unconditional love that is yours. Feel bliss, be in your bliss, and all will soon be clear. And so for those of you that have been really going through some matters of the heart, I mean, this is a month where there is forward movement. There is action. Even though you're taking a deep breath, I feel like it's that deep breath to prepare you for some big changes coming in. Okay. Now we have Spirit Quartz, card 54. And this is about connecting to community. It's about universal love, harmony, and cooperation. And it says, love takes many different forms, and Spirit Quartz appears to remind you that romantic love is just one possible way to experience that love. In connecting to community, remember the abundance of love and its power to heal you and change your vibration. You also signal to the universe that from your head to your toes, from your body to your soul, you are ready for a healthy romantic partnership. Be open to the different ways love appears, and you will find that you are not so attached, there's that devil, to the old expectations of the clothes it should be wearing or the voice it uses when it comes to your door. Beautiful. And that's the message that we were connecting with that Four of Cups as well, right? Focusing on trying to change what's in that cup. How can we fill it? But like I said, if we're doing something over and over and over, maybe it's time to avert our energy to that cup here that's being offered, that Ace of Cups that's over here, and explore a new beginning, a new option. Now, when you meditate with crystal Spirit Quartz here, this is actually the main crystal of amethyst, citrine, and white quartz all clustered together. A very powerful, beautiful energy here. And it's covered by many tiny crystals, creating a community or family that operates as one. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is an excellent stone to use in meditation when we wish to learn how to be of service, put other people first, or even ourselves, right? Or just to work well with others. That can help clear up any Ace of Swords in reverse, any miscommunication, or any troubles communicating with your own higher self, your own soul self, with that Fool energy showing up here. So again, watermelon tourmaline and spirit quartz. All right. Last but not least, let's get a message from, you know what we're going to do this month? We're going to do something a little different. We're going to pull from the Success and Inspiration jar. I just found this jar. I don't think I've really ever opened it, maybe once. So I don't know what messages are in here, but we're going to get a message for you. And I figure might as well use it instead of letting it sit there and look pretty. I really want to get deep in here. There's a message for you at the very bottom. What do we have here? Aries. Sometimes, you guys, you cannot make this up. Sometimes you just have to take the leap and build your wings on the way down. There's that Fool energy. There's that leap of faith. That's the message basically that Spirit brought through in the very beginning of your reading before that Fool even came out. Right? Before we even started pulling cards. Sometimes you just have to take the leap and build your wings on the way down. That's going to be your title, because you are meant to take a leap of faith and trust that Spirit has your back. Trust that there are new beginnings and that things are working out here in your highest good, and that there is movement in matters of the heart towards your highest good. That is what I have for you, Aries. I'm loving this. Please do drop your crystals in the comment section below the video. Hit that like button if you like the messages. If you haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, please do so. Thank you so very much for tuning in today, Aries. Lots of love.